in there. Now, I'm going to deal with this, and then I'm going to deal with this stinking ass cracker too. Black, number one, another school of thought, it says 5 reasons why black people are still broke. Black people spend more money than they make. Y'all got them credit cards? See how quiet it get? I'm a teacher, nigga. I ain't got that. I don't need to hear the answer. It'd be certain levels of quietness. Now, it was just quiet when I was, but it wasn't dead quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got, so a nigga won't hear him and shit. Nigga got dead quiet. You tell on yourself. You tell on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Black people don't support black businesses. Okay? Number one. Goddamn Arabs is the filthiest motherfuckers on the planet. People won't talk about black, you know, because they own everything. They can sell that shit to each other for little or nothing. We going in as one company, one business. So we have to buy that shit at a much, but instead of us spending, you know, it might be 50 cents more or 30 cents more. It's the principle. God damn, it's the principle. Just demand that the business give you the, you know, keep the store, give you the best products. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you demand. But a damn 30 cent ain't shit. It's the principle to keep the business on the block and multiply the businesses until we could create, not buy in bulk, but create in bulk. Okay? Where we at? We're gonna keep going. Y'all done? Okay. Please don't go. Because I'm gonna lift you up before. I'm gonna lift y'all back up. I got to give you the facts first. But let me be real, we can make it. As easy as I can show you this, the victory is right there. Right there, we can reach out and grab it right now. That's how prolific black people is, and they know it. That's why they got to oppress our ass every day, 24 hours. Even though we be down, I can show you, God damn it, we spending all, blah, 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 blah. They know it, 24 hours. We get our shit right, it's over for their ass. Simple as that. So they got to stay on the TV 24 hours a day. If we was defeated already, they could just put any motherfucking thing up there. It wouldn't matter, okay? But they got to keep killing. They got to keep putting the bullshit on their TV. They have to, because they know that, and Willie Lynch speaks of that, of our natural, the correctness of our spirit, you know, the natural, whatever the way he phrases it. You know, you can take a fucking lion and put him in the goddamn cage, and you can whip him and whip him and whip him. Well, goddamn it, one day you're gonna hit that motherfucker, and he gonna go back to his memory of who the fuck he is. And I seen them motherfuckers be mauling the shit out them crackers. You know, a motherfucking white man, I was watching and he got a tiger, and he in the zoo, and he's some type of keeper, and the motherfucker told him what not to do. This is his first damn day on the job, and fucking with the tiger. And he told him, don't put your arm in this way and that way. And he thought, I could do that. I don't see the tiger. And the tiger, you know, they play dead. They lay dead on you. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker stuck his arm there and lost. Man, that motherfucking tiger tore his shit off from up here. The tiger tore his shit off from up here. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? They had him all in there. And then the one motherfucker, he was in the circus. He was world renowned. Yeah. Yeah. Did him nasty. You see what I'm saying? That one elephant beat the elephant all them damn years. And that one fucking time, that elephant he tore through the whole goddamn circus. Then bust out the motherfucker. Went in the streets, and they had to hit the damn elephant with that high-powered gun. See, they know that's a natural instinct in everything, because God create everything with a divine purpose. And it all, I don't care how you try to change it, it got its natural, it always try to reset itself, okay, and go back to that. So they have to stay on us 24 hours, 365, okay? Black people don't save their money. How the fuck we gonna save it? How we gonna save it? See, how we gonna save it? I know it, but I'm telling you, we got to spend what we got. But how we gonna save it? And we made just enough to pay our bills. See, that's where the reparations come in. They crippled us. We should not be going through this. And so for us to be struggling at this late date, and we built this country, and this other race is coming over here benefiting far more than we are. This is a travesty. We should not stand for it, not a fucking day long. Okay? Black people don't know how to invest. Shit, what we gonna invest in? If we ain't investing in us, who the fuck we not? Fuck Wall Street. The first stock on Wall Street was African flesh. So we not investing in no more goddamn white nightmares, not dream. Black people aren't working towards getting out of poverty. Now, I agree with that. But in order for us to do that, we have to demand everything that was taken from us. Now, let me go to this. I'm gonna go to this and then I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go out powerful. Look at this. The 1% own more than 99% by 2016 report says. The richest 1% of the population will own more than half of the world's wealth by next year, as inequality continues its relentless rise across the globe. A new report out Monday said. Let me go down. Oxford says the members of its global elite had an average wealth of 2.7 million per adult in 2014. If you're reading it, don't fall. The chances that you will fall in the 19% that owns the other 40% of the world. So you talking about the top, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So how are you gonna fight that economically? Okay, I didn't read it all, but this sums it up at the top. The richest 1% of the population owns more than half of the world's wealth by next year, okay? The top 1%, okay? Half of the wealth, and then the next 19% owns 40%, that's it. So the bottom 99% got less than 5% of the total wealth. So when a nigga come to you with even though I show the trillion still matters, but it's not gonna save us. It's only a catapult to get us going in the position that we need to go in to get it right. Slavery was too devastating. We cannot economically come back from that. We have to take our shit from that. Bottom line, I'm just gonna be real to you. You're gonna have to take that shit. You're not gonna nickel and dime your way out of this. That's not gonna happen. But the trillion can catapult us in the direction we need to be going. There's no way, and we don't own our houses. See, when we have opportunity, just like in Detroit. See, niggas been up in Detroit for so long, they didn't think that white people would come back. Many of these cities been black for a while. You don't think that crackers go, well, let me tell you something, they back. And see what they do, I'm gonna show you something that they do. And I'm telling niggas this. See all these houses that might be empty or buildings that might be empty, they buy that shit. And even though they're not living in it, they're using it as an address, okay? And they coming in here quietly buying up more shit and they're using it as an address. They might not even be in the motherfucker, they're using it. And so when it come time to vote, see, they're gonna turn the vote on your motherfucking ass and you ain't gonna even see them come. And a lot of people wanna understand what happened to Egypt. See, same shit. See, letting them motherfuckers see, you thinking they little peasants. Yeah, they peasants. They peasants. They doing the shit you don't want to do. But they daddies and their uncles on the outside of the country, they plotting. So they didn't became what they call it when you have like a fifth element inside the nation. They quiet. They're gonna do what they told to do. As soon as they uncles and they daddies ready to come in, they're gonna tell them where every fucking thing is at. Okay, and that's what happened to Egypt. That's what happened to Egypt. They spread themselves out. That black power wasn't all that black no more. They went to conquering all them other nations. And when you conquer other nations, they became citizens. They allowed some of them, a lot of them to come in, and it diluted Egypt to the point where it could be taken. Because when it came time for them nations to attack, you know, if it was all black, we know everybody ride. But these motherfuckers didn't ride. It was an element within the nation that actually went against us. And that was what caused our nation to fall. Y'all got to give up on it's going to be all we are the world. That shit ain't going to ever happen. The race is supposed to be separate.
Thank you.
Period.
That's right. Thank you.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this. If you look at white people, you look at Asians, you look at Arab, see, they all look alike. You know why? Because they've been together for majority of the time they've been on the planet. That's how you can get a group of motherfuckers to look just alike. So when we say motherfuckers should go back to it, just recently, we started to interact like this. So it ain't been no big thing for all them goddamn years that we've been on this planet. Ain't been no big problem for people to be by themselves, okay? So in order for China and black people to stay the way we've been together for majority of the time on the planet, it's natural for people to be with their own people. And let people do for themselves. White people was afforded nothingness, okay? And when they came up out them goddamn cave and they seen that our peoples was living like gods on the planet, they became jealous of us, okay? Watch The Grinch That Stole Christmas. See? They tell on themselves. See the motherfucker up in the mountain, looking down on them. See? Plot. And the motherfucker didn't leave nothing. Motherfucker, hey, when the goddamn, what was it, the candy came, he took that motherfucker. He took everything. He didn't leave him shit. Do you hear what I'm saying? He didn't leave him shit. He took everything, okay? And had that one little ass dog. That's how that's us. Drag that shit up the hill, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking dog, this little. And they got all this shit on the sled, you know what I'm saying? And he whipping the goddamn little dog to drag this shit up the goddamn mountain. That's ridiculous. But the one thing, you know, that tear at the end where he gave the shit back, see, that's the joke. That's not gonna happen. Now let me go out with some power. Let me go out with some power, because we know what we have to do. Let's show our motherland. We showing you the power. This is where we lost our power. See, the $1 trillion don't mean shit when you go back home, because now we looking at, these are the #1 exports of each nation. That don't mean that's all that's there. This is just the #1 export of each nation. Okay, so you're looking at Africa. You can see we got oil. That cut Arabia off right there. We don't need you bitches. Right there. You're done. That's all you got. You're done. So we don't need the Arab for nothing. Okay? If we got oil all over Africa, why is these motherfucking Arabs in our community? Where are the black-owned gas stations with African oil and gas pumping through them goddamn pumps? Where are they? See, because the crack of death. See, so this is a global fight. This is okay? Crude oil. You got crude oil, then you got petroleum and petroleum products. You got cotton, cocoa beans, you got gold, you got diamonds, you got grain, you got coffee, you got livestock, you got aluminum, okay? You get and crude oil coming up out the Congo, but you also know that uranium, plutonium, a lot of the goddamn shit that they making these bombs out of come out of Africa, okay? All you had to do was quit selling them that shit so they could quit, they making all these goddamn bombs from the shit that coming out of Africa. Fish, okay, iron ore, clothing and tech. Africa, look what they got. Copper, soybean, natural gas, now this is the goddamn Amazon. And they got transport equipment coming out the Amazon. I can't believe it. Y'all lying. Y'all goddamn lying. It's more than that coming out that Amazon rainforest. Okay? So petroleum, this, that. So we got all of that. See, we don't need that. We don't need nothing from y'all. See, I'm gonna show you how we eliminate. Let me go back up here. Let me go back up here. Okay? Now this is Europe. See? So you look right here, machinery and motor vehicle. Machinery and transport, engineering product, motor vehicle, machinery and transport equipment. Machinery and equipment. Why is it machinery? Because this is extraction machinery. So they can go and extract all the goddamn resources out of the rest of the continents. They don't have no natural resources. Okay, look at it. Metals, iron and steel. Metals and metal products. You got clothing, food. We got that. See? We got that. We don't need that. We don't need nothing from y'all. Okay? We are the natural extraction. We are extracted ourselves. We was doing it fine, so we don't need them. Or you go to China, electronic equipment and machinery. They showing up to the shores of Africa now, stealing, beating our sisters. I got a video, I don't even want to show it. Goddamn Asian jumping on a sister, beat her with a 2x4. You see that? Oh man, that's the most vicious, man. I wish somebody could have transported me through time. I swear to God, I would have shot all them goddamn Asians. I would have shot them in their motherfucking head. They beat that woman, and that sister needed help. She needed help at that time. Okay, she needed somebody that could help her. And I don't believe that they allowed them goddamn Asian to do that shit in Africa. We got to eliminate a lot of them. They going, but it's a military. It's a fight. You know, they ain't gonna tell you about the fight, but it's a fight. They starting to knock their ass down, and I hope they continue on. They see what they trying to do. Okay, wood, clothing, textile. You see right there? That's Afghanistan. What it say? Opium. Opium. That's what that war over there for. Okay? Oil and gas. So we don't need the United States capital goods. I'm showing you what's coming. Motor vehicle and parts. The European ain't got shit. Africa got it all. See? Africa is the only continent that doesn't have to ask anybody for shit because we already have it. We got it. We got what you ain't got. Uranium. See? Uranium. We got all that. We got food. We got oil. That means we can provide. But see, they got all the machinery shit. See? So we lacking in that field. See, they stagnated Africa. Okay? And that's what we have to develop now. But it's got to be African engineers that develop that. Okay? We need, you know, you got Ethiopia got its own, but who making the planes? Ethiopia got the best airlines in Africa, but who making the plane? European. They making all of that. So we have to give up on that shit, or we have to engineer it ourselves because they're not going to give us this shit so we can take our continent back. We can't ask them for nothing. Everything that we need, we're going to have to create it ourselves, or we're going to have to do without it. And if we build Egypt, we build Ghana, we build Mali, we build Sanghay without goddamn machinery, we can do it a goddamn again. That's just the bottom goddamn line. Look at this. This is Mexico, shoes and clothes. So you know where a lot of that cheap shit niggas buying coming from. Mexico. Okay. Okay. We'll deal with it later. Okay. Sugar, sugar and rum, petroleum. See, we got all of this. We don't need no, but look at this. This is Arabia, oil. Bitch, you can't drink no oil. We got water. I didn't go, wait a minute, hold up. See, look at this. You see these? This is the Great Lakes region of Africa. Fresh water, I may add. Okay, this is the second largest Great Lake fresh water region in the world behind the Great Lakes up in Michigan. Okay, this is the second. This is fresh water. We can drink. Okay, we can drink. This is fresh water. Okay, and then when you think about all the animals in Africa, where they at? I got to show y'all this. I ain't gonna stop. Fuck it. I'm gonna come back. Put them animals there. Got so many maps in here. I'm going down right where, and I'm about to end, y'all. Just let me go out. Let me go out right. Here we go. Here we go. See this? So this Lake Tanganyika, fresh water. Look at all the fish that's there. I showed you the resource, but let's look at the other resource. We got fresh water. We ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. That water better than the goddamn water you drinking here. Okay, in America, better. You got fish. You ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. Okay, you can feed yourself. You got all the resources that you got your gold, you got your diamonds, all the shit. You going down to the Jew who's stealing and killing our people to steal our resources and sell it back to you. Okay, this is yours. You don't have to go to the beast. You got to take back the continent. That guy and got to kill all the goddamn Africans that's willing to perpetrate on their people for the white man. They got to go to. So just like we got to take some niggas out here, we got to take some niggas out there. Okay, it's got to be a cleansing of the African world. Look at all these animals you got. They over there exterminating the animals, but you know niggas thinking ain't no chickens and pigs in Africa. And I just wanted to let you know you can still get your pork chop in Africa. You still get your pork chop. He ain't as filthy as the pig here, and you don't care. I tell you, you talk to a nigga even up north, man, I don't give a fuck, man. I eat everything. I eat the oink on the goddamn pig. You know, I eat the oink, barbecue that motherfucker. You see? So we trying to do you right. We trying to give you a better pig. Okay? We got chickens in Africa. Okay? We got we got giraffe, so whatever kind of burger you want a rhinoceros burger, nigga, we can hook you up. You want a hippopotamus burger, nigga, we can get you one of them too. We got everything on the guy so we can feed. What I'm saying is we have all the meat that we want. Okay, you ain't got to necessarily eat none of them animals, but all the animal, the fowl, the bird, the fish, the chickens, the shit that we eat is there. So we can feed ourselves on top of the other resources, the gold, the diamonds, all of the minerals that, and you ain't got to sell it to the world. You can keep it for yourself. And really, that's what happened when they came to Africa. That's why their kings could never be greater. Because when I show you the resources, no other kings and emperors and empresses, okay, because they had conquered into the other continents. No other kings and queens could put these type of resources together. So they could never have as rich kings and queens as they had in Africa, because we have more resources to put together. They could never do what we did. And that's why you ain't never found no kings and queens nowhere on the planet as rich as our kings and queens. Let me go back up to the top and bring it home. I should put that just to let y'all, I'll just let y'all see that right there. These are our peoples over here in what they call Oceania. See, over here in Papua New Guinea, over here in Indonesia, to show you even Japan was out, Australia, the southern of Asia was Africa. Okay, but let me show you. These is over there in the islands. See, so they always show you them loose curl niggas. Like the Australians, I love them in my family, they still rep for us. Okay? You know what Australians, they over there, black power. They respect us. That's why motherfuckers always talking about we not black and all that more shit. That's bullshit. Bitch, get on with that shit. Black power is recognized all over the world. It's the most recognizable form of unity that we got, where, even Australia, they like cracker go home. They got Malcolm X, they got Australia, okay, over in the Pacific. They respect our black power movement. So don't let them fake. They ain't over there with that garbage, because they know what the white man trying to do to them. So they not going to fall for that. They got property. They trying to fight to keep it. So they don't need no nigga trying to sell them no goddamn lie and tell them that they sovereign and shit and they murdering your babies every day. okay? And you going down there to the white man to get a stamp on your goddamn application that you filled out. If you sorry, motherfucker, don't you putting the stamp on the goddamn paper. But if a motherfucker got to stamp your shit, he can unstamp it, okay? You got a due date on your sovereignty. Where your motherfucker, you don't keep your, you know, everything with the white man. Even if you got a degree or you got a certificate in nursing or doctor, you got to keep refilling that shit. Or you'll lose your goddamn certification. So, you know, you got to keep renewing your sovereignty. Nigga, be serious, okay? Papua New Guinea, woolly head Africa. See, they wearing the extensions too. They over there doing that. Look at this. This damn near into Hawaii. See, they ain't showing y'all them early Hawaiians. Look at this. This in this past India, this past Japan, but it's in the southern part. So these is woolly head Africans. See, they always showing you them loose curl you know, these ain't even mixed. These full-blooded Africans. I have to show y'all that with all, and they do the same cultural things that our people on the continent do, with the colors and everything. That's live. I'm feeling that already. You see what I'm saying? That's powerful right there. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Same colors that our African people use right there in Africa. See them, look at that hat. Got a hat on. That's wool. Brazil, okay, but seeing that. See that? That's in Brazil. Brazil is the largest Black African population in the Western Hemisphere. Outside Africa, okay? Got it going on, and they identify too, okay? Identify, look at that. This outside of Africa, I look at that, I talk about Papa Shango. You see what I'm saying? Even right over here. Yeah, I see you. You think I didn't, yeah, I know. I fuck with and Papa Shango and Byron Samdi. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. All the way over here. Look at that. I had to show that. Look at our people. And you know what? Them Orientals, them Indonesians, is over there committing genocide on them right now, trying to take the islands from them and every fucking thing. So remember, when you support these motherfucking Asians and these goddamn Koreans, you see that Korean? They jumped on that sister. She was trying to take something out of there. You know what I'm saying? She should have took it and should have burnt down the rest of the shit she shouldn't took. She didn't take. But they jumped, them goddamn Koreans jumped on the sister not too long ago because they caught her trying to take some shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck. You don't put your hands on her, okay? You done took everything from the woman. Her dignity, her wealth, every fucking thing. So that's where we at today. But look at the power we got. You know what I'm saying? And we got Africans that would love for us to come and invest. We could be helping our brothers and sisters out. Buying what y'all need. That one of them $3 billion on the bullshit. We could be buying whatever we need, guns and shit. Whatever to give to our brothers and sisters over there, so they can help keep them goddamn Indonesians. And we need to be going over there, build just like you see Dubai and shit. And we ain't got to build skyscrapers, but we should be building on our land and building our land up so we can go and take everything from us and we're not fighting. So I just had to show y'all that, to show y'all our beautiful family. And so African peoples is all across the world. Let me go up here to the top. And I'm going out to show you, I'm gonna show y'all these numbers. I'm gonna show y'all these numbers so y'all can see this. And look at this Dubai. This Dubai. Look at this. They got more tall skyscrapers than even New York. Look at that. They just built this shit up. And everything is ran by, you know, they own generators. Air and shit and everything. And they already then forecast their demise. They going, whatever little water they got over there, that shit gonna be gone in 10 years. So their ass is going right back to the monkey motherfucking riding the camel ass Arab that he was. His time gonna be up, okay? So that's all Disneyland. That shit running on generators to keep that shit, and they be having sandstorms that still shut that shit down. So they over there, but letting it be known, we built that. We built that. Over here generating all them billions of dollars that y'all seen that we was giving away. That what built that family. Now I'm gonna look at this. The African race is the largest and the youngest race on earth. Okay? Each one of these, okay, wait a minute, let me make sure that I got this right. This is millions. Okay, this is millions. Okay, this is the age. Now this is gonna be by 2030. The black is 2010. So in 2010, look at that. 155 million. This is on the continent of Africa. 155 million Africans from 0 to 4. That's half of the population of the United States. That's our 4-year-old babies. They ain't even in kindergarten yet. Okay? Now, 136 from 5 to 9. So that's 200, that's almost say 300 million. From birth to 9 years old. That's the United States population. Okay? We got over 300 million people, Africans, from 9 years old down. Okay? We can keep counting now. 120. So that's 420. Okay, we rounding out, that's 420. From 10 to 14. That's 4 years old. You know, from 10 to 14, you got 120 million Africans. So from 14 down, you got almost 420 million. Go up to 15 to 19. Okay, now you're talking about 500. That we almost, Europe is only 700 million people. Okay, so we got more people from 19 down than you got people on the continent of Europe. People on the fucking North American continent. Okay? I'm just letting y'all see this. And then you go up, you got 97 million from 20 to 24. You got 84 million from 25 to 29. And you're looking over here, it's going up to 200 million, 0 to 4. Going up from 5 to 9, going up to damn near 200 million. So you're talking about 400 million by 2030. Okay? Look at where we at. So we are the largest growing, let me keep going. Okay, so if we can get this shit together. 30 to 34, you got 69 million. 35 to 39, you got 55 million. 40 to 44, you got 45 million. 45 to 49, you got 38 million. 50 to 54, you got 32 million. 55 to 59, you got 26 million. 60 to 64, you got 20 million. 65 and above, you got 33 million. Okay? And that's going up to 70 million. We're going to have more people in that one bracket than there's crackers on the planet Earth. 65 and over. Our 65 and over going to be larger than the goddamn white race in a minute. So I'm just showing you that Africa is over 1 billion. Right now, Africa is at 1.5 billion people. Okay, and when you're dealing with the Africans outside of the continent, it is clear that there is at least 2.5 billion to 3 billion Africans on the planet Earth. How the fuck is we in this position? I showed you all of the economics of the continent of Africa. I'm showing you where we spending it. How in the fuck is these small groups of crackers got all the fucking wealth on the planet? It's only one way. When you that large and you got that much power across the globe, you don't ask a motherfucker for shit. You take it. That's the only logical way to do it. You start with what you have right now, what you have, and you start to do the right things with that. And that will catapult you into doing the bigger things, okay? If you're not ready right now, because we not, and once people know this, they will start to wake up. When you see what they got, what you have, where you spend it, you have to wake up to that. So what am I asking? You see where them numbers is at? Do it, go home, put your little blueprint together. What am I spending? What am I making? Where am I putting my money? Okay? And the first thing you got to do, you have to readjust that. Okay? You have to readjust that in any way you can to get some of that. Because if you take a fourth of that, if you take, I know it's hard for motherfuckers because life is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do it in a way that is feasible to your live, you know, how you live, and you do it one step at a time, but it can be done. Okay? We ain't gonna slow roll this now. Okay? Because really, you don't have to take it to white people. They're gonna bring it to us. I just want to let you know that. They're gonna bring it to us. So you sit back and act like a nigga if you want to. Okay? What are we gonna do about this? And so what you do is you start imagining what will happen when this shit jump off. And you already start seeing the shit in your mind. Because anybody in here we know, if we think about some shit ahead of time, we start to create, even the subliminal will start to create answers for that. Just like when some motherfuckers tried to pull the fucking rug under me and Pharaoh last minute in Detroit. I'm like, nigga, I'm the motherfucking general, nigga. But I wasn't thinking, it kind of fucked me up because this nigga called me early in the morning. And you know how when your mans or anybody, man, you ain't gonna believe it. That ain't the first thing I want to hear. You know, especially when the side come along with it. Oh, man, you ain't gonna want to hear it. So the side, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is it not? And so he say, man, the motherfuckers called to say that, man, we can't do this lecture here. And I'm thinking and I didn't know, you know, and I had the answers all along. You know, I had to sit and I thought about it for about, 2, 3 hours and all the answers. I had 3, 4 places to go, okay? But they wasn't right there when he hit me. He knocked me back some because we didn't put all our energy into promoting this for 2 months. And a motherfucking coon nigga called the goddamn library 2, 3 days before the event. At least they gave us 3 days. Called in and when it did the coon shit, and they called us and said, well, you can't do it. You can't do it. And then, I thought about it and the answers started popping right up. You got to see what's gonna happen. You got to see them rolling in. And a lot of people want to talk about defense. It's not gonna be about defense. It's gonna be about some offense, okay? Everything can be discussed, but we cannot sit in this motherfucker and wait on these motherfuckers to do what they're gonna do to us. We gotta know it's coming. We know it's happening. It's happening on a smaller scale, but it's happening nationally. And they wiping out a lot of Africans that way. But when they get ready and they feel, that's why they picking on us now, because they feel we still disunified enough where they can move on us. Right. So they feel that many times it's the time to take the fight to them before they get it together. And so we have to always think, number one, if the shit pop off, we brothers and sisters. We got to ride for one another. Any nigga talking about any type of he don't know, you get rid of that motherfucker instantly. If you know it's on, it's on. Don't worry about going to jail or nothing, nigga. Ride. Ain't gonna be no jail. Your ass, they could try to exterminate motherfucker. Okay? Always looking out for one another. Okay? And in that, and thinking in that, and we will rise because we here for a reason. Nah, they didn't threw the motherfucking kitchen sink at us, and every time they did it, we have prevailed. Okay? We just haven't taken it to the level we need to, but I guess that's gonna be the end of the story, family, where our greatness was really gonna be shown. But the war is here, and don't let nobody tell you nothing different. No education, no economy, no nothing can turn that around. If it come that time, we must stand up for one another. And you burn everything. You destroy every motherfucking thing. And if we can't make it out this bitch, make sure don't nobody else make it. That's right. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right? Make sure don't nobody else make it out this bitch. I love you. I love you. This is my first time being here. I'm coming back. I'm bringing young Pharaoh with me next time. Okay? And we gonna get these numbers up. We know that the niggas, we know it's a beautiful success. Because this is for the rebellious slaves. You see? This for the rebellious slaves. You know, we don't need them coon niggas in here right now. They'll get their weight up. But in the meantime, y'all stay strong because you all our people got. And if they ain't got you, they ain't got nobody. Okay, so we have to stand on the front line for our people and know that if we not there, who they got. You see what I'm saying? So I love you. Thank you for coming out, being supportive of this movement. We'll be Black and Black Power family. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I love you, brother. There it is, family. We're online. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Always, always. Yeah. Oh, man. Thank you, brother.